Hey everybody, John here from testprepinsight.com, and today I'm going to be covering our list of the best GRE prep courses on the market for 2025. We've just finished reviewing and rating a bunch of different GRE courses that we've repurchased, and we've actually got a couple ranking shakeups this year based on all of the updates that these companies have made. So if you're ready, let's get to it. Actually, and by the way, just as a heads up here right at the beginning, if you find you need some more detail at any point during this video, I'll just say we also have a full detailed written guide over on our website that has way more information. The easiest and fastest way to find that is probably just to Google Test Prep Insight Best GRE Courses. It's a quick way to get there. All right, so like I just said, we've repurchased and reviewed a number of GRE courses over the last few months, and of all of the courses that we've looked at, the program with the highest rating is Manhattan Prep. They get our highest score because of their really nice combination of effective course structure, value pricing, engaging video lessons, and realistic practice work. So let's break down these factors. For starters, Manhattan Prep uses a really systematic approach to learning called Learn It, Drill It, Prove It, which we found to be super effective. In the Learn It portion of each study unit, you watch a video lesson that delivers all of the content on a particular topic. Then in the Drill It section, you work through a set of drills and short problems to let that new material sink in. And then finally, in the Prove It portion of the unit, you have to pass a quiz on that particular subject in order to move on. We just found this to be a great structure for delivering the material that you need to know and making sure that you retain it. And one of the main highlights here is the video lessons. These are the heart of the Learn It portion of each study unit, and they are very good. The instructors who lead these sessions are funny and super knowledgeable. They incorporate humor and cartoons to keep things kind of light and engaging. The videos pause and have you participate in the lesson directly, which we really liked. And they're pretty short, so you never really lose focus. In my opinion, they're about the perfect design for teaching GRE prep material. And then the last point that I want to make here is that Manhattan Prep has a significant advantage over others when it comes to practice work. With over 5,000 practice problems, they have more problems in their queue bank than just about any other prep provider, and we found these problems to be very realistic of what you're going to see on test day. So you can kind of see why they get such a high grade. Excellent course design, engaging video instruction, quality practice work, and a great price point at under $400. And actually, let me break that down a little bit. Manhattan Prep actually has two different course options. Their GRE Interact course, that's the self-paced on-demand course that I've described up to this point, and their GRE for MBA course. And there is a massive price difference between them. The GRE Interact course costs $399, and the GRE for MBA package costs $1,850. Yeah, it's a pretty big difference. Unless you're taking the GRE to get into a top 25 MBA program, then stick with the GRE Interact. It's an incredible value for what you get at $399, and it's the course option that gets our top pick. And even at that, you can almost always find this course on sale for at least 10 or 15% off, so make sure to check for that as well. In fact, I'll do my best to keep the description down below, updated with the most current discounts and promo codes that I can find floating around out there, so make sure to check out that text below the video screen and save yourself some money if you do decide to go with Manhattan's Interact course. All right, so our second highest overall rated course is Kaplan. And we give them really solid grades in pretty much every category, but I would say that the strength of this course is their live classes. With their live online course, you get access to 21 hours of live classroom instruction, and it is really valuable. Their lesson plans flow very naturally, building up from simpler topics in early classes to the more advanced subject matter later on. The lesson plans are efficient and don't waste any of your time, and the instructors are really good. I thought they were very knowledgeable, easy to talk to, and just plain down to earth. Plus, as a bonus with the live classes, you also get supplemental sessions through a feature called the GRE channel. This is basically a channel that features bonus supplemental live lessons which dive deep into specific topics, testing strategies, and question types. These live lessons take place about 6 days per week, and even if you can't make one of the live sessions, the recordings are turned into on-demand videos after the fact, which you can always watch later. So bottom line, although Kaplan does most everything well, they're our recommendation for live classes. There are just some people out there who need live instruction, whether because they learn better in that environment or they just need it to stay focused and committed to studying. If that sounds like you, then strongly consider Kaplan's live online course. And in terms of cost, it's really not too bad for a live class package. The live online Kaplan course costs $999, but again, like Manhattan Prep, you'll rarely pay full price, and you can usually find it for a couple $100s off, so make sure to check below for discount codes. Again, those will be down there. All right, so our number 3 rated course here is Princeton Review. Now, in my opinion, Princeton Review does most everything well. This long-standing GRE Prep curriculum that we've graded out highly year after year. But they just grade out slightly lower than Manhattan Prep and Kaplan. But anyway, here's the biggest differentiator with them that I would say to pay attention to. They have amazing score guarantees. If you're looking for some true assurance for a big score bump, then they have some great options. And specifically, I'm referring to their 10-point plus, 162 plus, and 165 plus tutoring courses, which guarantee that you're going to improve your score by at least 10 points, or score at least 162 or 165, or you get your money back. These are some pretty crazy guarantees here. For the record, Kaplan only offers a higher score guarantee, and Manhattan Prep doesn't even offer a guarantee at all. So of the first 3 courses that we've talked about, if you're not sure that you're going to be able to raise your score, or if you're just nervous and looking for some insurance, since this is some serious money at stake here, then give Princeton Review a good look. It's a solid, safe prep course with some really nice guarantee policies. All right, so the first 3 courses that we've covered so far, Manhattan Prep, Kaplan, and Princeton Review, are on the more expensive end of GRE Prep. I'm talking $400 and up. Now, if that's a little bit more than you were hoping to pay, I'm also going to give you 2 value-driven GRE Prep courses that we really like. And the first one that I want to talk about is Magoosh. Their prep course costs just $179 and offers some really strong study materials. You get over 200 video lessons, about 1,600 practice problems, 3 full-length practice tests, email support, an AI tool to grade your practice essays, layered drills between video lectures, and some very good problem explanations. Now, to be clear, this program is not as robust as the curriculum that you're going to get with Manhattan Prep or Kaplan, but it's really solid for right around $180. And of all the features that I just listed off a second ago, I think the greatest highlight of this course by a long shot is the fact that they're the only prep provider with access to official questions from past GRE examinations. They license a bunch of their practice material directly from the makers of the exam, and they're the only ones that do this. So in essence, they have by far and away the most realistic practice work that you can get access to, which gives their prep program a really nice ratings bump. But anyway, to sum this up for Magoosh, at about $180 for their prep course, this is probably the best value in GRE Prep. And even at that, we usually see it on sale for $150 or so make sure to check below for discount codes. And finally, the last course that I want to talk about today is Achievable. And I think this is the perfect GRE Prep program for someone who's trying to keep costs down and who wants to break up their studying into little chunks after work. So here's what you get with Achievable: an interactive digital textbook, thousands of practice problems, 10 full-length practice tests, and a very smart study planner. And let's actually start with that last point. This is one of the reasons I think Achievable is a great option for people that are trying to study around work. Achievable uses an algorithm in the back end of their program to allocate the study material in your study plan so that you only focus on the most important content. Or in other words, it leverages AI to make the most of your limited study time by assessing your strengths and weaknesses and then weeding out work that you don't really need. And then the other reason why I like them for efficient studying is that each module in the program only takes 20 or 30 minutes to complete. You walk through a quick lesson in their digital textbook, do a quick quiz to drive home what you learned, and then wrap up with a quick review session. You basically get 90 of these little half-hour long modules. So if you can just fit a half hour of studying in each night after work, or maybe a little extra on the weekends, you can get through the entire course in just a couple months without putting too much stress on yourself. And at just $199 for the entire course, it is a total bang for your buck prep option. And even at that, you can almost always snag this course for 25% off, making the true price closer to $150, which is a solid bargain. So again, make sure to check out the description below and grab that coupon code if you do decide to go with them. With their low price point, solid practice work, and short modular approach to instruction, I think this is a great self-paced study course. But anyway, that's kind of it for this video, so let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. But before I forget, I should mention that since you're studying for the GRE, we actually give away a free prep course every single month to one lucky person. It's really easy to enter. Just do the 3 simple things listed right here on screen. It'll take you less than 10 seconds, and hey, you never know, you could win yourself a totally free GRE prep course. Okay, so my final verdict. Which course should you go with to study for the GRE? Well, after repurchasing and reviewing all these different courses, assuming you want a self-paced study program, I honestly think Manhattan Prep is the way to go these days. They are simply the best out there right now. They've got a killer self-paced curriculum and course structure. They've got some of the best on-demand video lessons that I've seen. Their practice material is realistic, and the problem explanations that they come with are very thorough and understandable, and it's all offered at a really good price point. So for those reasons, if it were me, I would go with Manhattan Prep. But anyway, I hope this video has been helpful and you learned a little something. If so, please return the favor and subscribe to our channel. And no matter what, best of luck in your GRE prep journey.